Good afternoon. It's a bit late this week, Saturday afternoon, when I'm doing this video. Just had a couple of things I had to sort out, and that's why it's not been done before. Last week was another good success, just short of £900 we made on the draw. The bottom line is we're £150 exactly short of raising £10,000, putting aside the pink weekend. So in a way, that was, although that was our 10th draw, one of them was a pink draw. So we've decided to basically reset the thing and say this is our 10th draw this week, and the target is £10,000. I actually know that we've already sold more than £150 worth of tickets, so we're over that target. So we just need to make us sell as many tickets as we possibly can this week in our 10th draw for the club. Last week, first of all, thanks to Brad Foster for sponsoring the draw that last week. Thanks to Dick from RM Motors for doing a sterling job at doing the actual draw itself. And as I say, well done to everybody who took part. Well, last week we took £884 on the draw. This week, our sponsor is Keith Fawcett, a Batley supporter, who's put forward sponsorship for the prize for the draw. So a big thank you to Keith as well. Last week, I said that this week we'll be doing an announcement about the naming of the turnstiles. This is the turnstile block by the Glen Tomlinson stand, where it's previously not been named after a player. In the past, I think a couple of supporters have had their names on that turnstile, and we've done draws for getting your name on the turnstile block. But we've obviously seen people's thoughts about star players and legends of the past to pick this player, and is it a Batley legend? The turnstiles will be named after Carl Gibson. Certainly anybody who is my age and over remember Carl when he first came to the club. He made his debut back in 1982. He made 145 appearances for Batley Bulldogs and scored 86 tries, which is a pretty good try scoring ratio. In fact, it's exceptional. It's more than good, it's exceptional. And of course, he then ended up to star with Leeds Rhinos and Great Britain. But he actually played for Great Britain and Yorkshire as a Batley player, not just with Leeds Rhinos. So that is an exceptional achievement, and one that we will find hard to repeat, at least in the near future, shall we say. So that's why he's a legend of the club. Played for Great Britain, played many games for Leeds Rhinos. At one point, I think he had the most consecutive games without missing a game. So we hope to have an interview with Carl during the week and get it out there in the social media. And we've ordered the sign to be put over the turnstile. So hopefully in the next week or so we might even have that sign to show people as well. And if we get it at the club, we'll get the thing up. We'll get the thing up over the turnstile. That's the complete computer services turnstile sponsorship. They still sponsor the turnstiles themselves, but they're named after Carl Gibson. And the other thing what Carl did, when he went to Leeds, £50,000 transfer fee. £50,000. That's going back to, when was it, 1986, which was a heck of a lot of money then. It's a lot of money now, but that was a phenomenal transfer fee that the club benefited by back then. Right. The other announcement I've got is one of the things that does concern us at the club and has been raised is that people who buy draw tickets don't know what number they've got in the draw, and we tried to video it on occasions, but I think we've come up with a different idea which we're trying to launch next week. So instead of buying a ticket just generally, we're trying to set up on the ticketing site a stand where you buy a particular ticket for the stand, a particular seat ticket. That seat will have a number, it will be a letter and a number, and that number and letter you will know, and they will go in the draw. So I'll say a little bit more about it once we know it's going to work, but that is the aim as soon as we can, so that everybody then knows what number they've got in the draw and adds a little bit of more interest. And there's another little twist in this draw as well, but I'll leave that till next week. So again, thanks for your support. There's nothing really to report on the rugby front. I'm thinking we've got a meeting this week with the RFL, the clubs, by Zoom or by Microsoft Teams. I'm not confident we'll know much more, to be honest, until we've got some behind closed doors games played by Super League. So please keep supporting the draw. Please keep buying tickets, and I'll speak to you again next week. Thank you.